History is full of betrayals and rivalries, but few stories are as shocking as the rise and fall of a man who was once the king's most trusted favorite, only to be brutally destroyed by the queen herself. What drove her to such an extreme act? And why has this story been whispered about for centuries? This is not just a tale of power, it's about jealousy, love, and the deadly games played inside royal courts, where one wrong move could mean the difference between glory and execution. The man at the center of this story was no ordinary courtier. He was the king's closest companion, some say even his secret favorite. His influence grew so strong that ministers, nobles, and even the queen herself began to feel threatened. The queen, watching from the shadows, believed her husband's favorite was more than just a trusted advisor. Rumors spread quickly. Was he controlling the king? Was he too close, too powerful? In a world where appearances meant everything, the queen decided that her own position was in danger. So she plotted against him. One night, her allies seized the king's favorite. Instead of a trial or exile, she demanded a punishment that would erase both his power and his legacy. According to chroniclers, he was castrated to strip him of his manhood and influence, and then publicly hanged as a warning to anyone who dared to challenge the queen's authority. The same man who had dined beside the king, whispered in his ear, and held the highest favor in the kingdom, ended his days humiliated and broken. Now, you might be wondering, was the queen right to fear? Was the king's favorite really a threat to her position? After all, he was just a lowly courtier, wasn't he? But here's the thing, in a world without social media, courtiers were the OG influencers. They were the ones who had the king's ear, who could whisper sweet nothings into his mind and sway his decisions with just a well-timed word. And let's be real, kings can be kind of clueless sometimes. They live in a bubble, removed from the everyday concerns of their people. They have all the power in the world, sure, but that doesn't make them wise or well-informed. That's where the favorite comes in. The king's favorite was his confidant, his advisor, and let's just say his eyes and ears were everywhere. He knew the secrets of the kingdom, the whispers in the halls, the plots and schemes, and he used that knowledge to stay in the king's good graces. But that made him a powerful player in the court, a player that the queen saw as a threat to her own power. What do you think? Was the queen right to fear the king's favorite? Or was she just threatened by a woman who had too much influence over her husband? You decide in the comments below. And if you're loving these dark and untold stories from history, don't forget to subscribe for more. We've got more twists and turns than you can imagine.